Hail to the Washington. What's good, everyone? It's your boy Natsu with another video for the channel. Welcome back to DMV Sports Zone. And yes, by the title of the video, you can tell we're going to be talking about the name, the Washington football team's new name that the team announced was going to be officially revealed on February 2nd, 2022, Groundhog Day. But we've already heard a lot of chirping over the last week of what that name might actually be. And at this point, guys, I'm bracing for impacts because I think it's going to be the Washington Admirals. Less than 24 hours after the team announced that they were going to make an announcement on February 2nd, 2022, Boomer Esiason, the legendary Cincinnati Bengals quarterback and now esteemed CBS sports reporter, announced on his radio show that the team was going to go with Admirals. That was the name. That was going to be the new name that they waited 2 years pretty much to announce come February 2nd. Okay, we got that news. And then earlier today, Telly Washington, or at DCDude202 on Twitter, basically, really over the last 24 hours, told everybody on Twitter that he got from a source that works within the organization, a legit source that works within the organization, that he basically found out the name from that source. And today revealed that that source said that Admirals was going to be the name. And not only did he just reveal the name, which anybody could do on Twitter, right? Because it is Twitter, but also posted screenshots of the person who basically messaged him the name and pretty much put it all out on the line by saying that I'm going to deactivate my account. And he's a pretty big part of this Washington, at least Twitter community and stuff. So, I mean, I have no reason not to trust him, but I don't know, guys. I feel like that's a lot of chirping. I know Commanders and Admirals were the two names over the last week, ever since the team basically said we're not going with Red Wolves because of trademark issues that a lot of fans thought this team would ultimately become, or the name would ultimately become. And at this point, I think Admirals is going to be it. And my thoughts on it, not too excited, as probably you guys out there watching this are not too excited. I mean, if you're going to go, my whole thought process behind this was first Red Wolves, right? I thought Red Wolves, I basically talked about this extensively on Twitter. I mean, you could keep the HTTR, Red Wolf, the animal itself, even though it's endangered, it is technically from the Mid-Atlantic region. And because of its endangered species state, right, could bring awareness towards it, help it, all that, right? And it's an animal. You could do the wolf den, howl at games, all that, right? And it just seemed like it would be a great name. And that was basically my front runner over the last 2 years. But because of the news earlier in the week that the team was basically going to bar that name and say no because of trademark issues, I thought Red Tails was the next best alternative, right? Out of all the name options that are available right now, all the names sound funky in my opinion. So why not go with a funky name that actually has the best meaning by far, and that is the Red Tails, right? Named after the Tuskegee Airmen. Right? I mean, if we're going to go with the military connection, I just thought it worked perfectly, even though obviously the Tuskegee Airmen were from Alabama. Doesn't really have too much of a DMV connection, but I felt like that would be the best name, right? You could, again, keep the HCTR. I know not many people care about that, but I do. But no, they went with Admirals. And honestly, I don't really even see the connection. I mean, I guess I can kind of see it because Admirals, Navy, right? We do have the Navy Yard in D.C., I did look this up. DC was once the nation's Navy shipbuilding hub. So I guess there's that connection. You have the U.S. Navy Museum as well that's in DC. But DC is a landlocked city, right? Like that's years ago we're talking about. So Jason Wright, my U Chicago brethren, the entire front office basically promised that there was going to be a DMV connection. There was going to be a strong DMV connection, a name that we could be proud of in the DMV. I don't know if the connection is really strong when it comes to Admiral's name. I'll give you this. I prefer it over Commanders because Commanders sounds corny AF, bro. It just does. It just does. I don't know. It's just something about it. Just something about it. But Admirals, is that the best we can do? I feel like this name will grow on me, though, much like the Washington football team grew on me and probably all of you guys out there. But yeah, as of today, January 7th, 2022, I really think, kind of regrettably, I really think that the name is going to be the Washington Admirals from all that I'm hearing online. But with that being said, guys, thank you so much for watching. It's gonna be it's already been a fun week with all the name speculation, but it's gonna be a fun next couple of weeks, really leading up to the official name announcement. The one thing I'll say though, that I'm really proud of this organization for doing, or at least I think I'm going to be proud once they officially reveal it, is the jersey and just entire colorway of this uniform that we're gonna put out there for next season and beyond. I mean, it looks fresh. It really does. The helmets look nice as well. The little snippets that we saw in that video, that promo video on Tuesday, and I'm really excited for that. So it might allow a lot more people to come around the name, but we'll see. We'll see. We're the Washington Admirals. The Washington Admirals. I don't know. It doesn't really roll off the tongue too much, but we'll see. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. Please make sure to like, comment, subscribe to DMV Sports Zone channel where we like to post fire content like this as much as possible. Also, go follow our Twitter page at DMV Sports Zone. It's been pretty lively since the Tuesday announcement. And our Instagram page, all lowercase DMV Sports Zone. And with that, have a great rest of your Friday, guys, a great weekend, and a great couple of weeks leading up to this name announcement where, of course, we'll have an immediate reaction to that. But just giving you guys what I've heard on Twitter and elsewhere. And, yeah, watch the Admirals, guys. Brace yourself for impact.